Oh, dang.
Surprise attack.
Oh, yeah, that's a smart idea. Try and suffocate him. I don't think extremists can fix that.
Yeah, it's kind of the only way to go.
Ooh.
Hold him down.
This is just like the gauntlet all over again. Who's gonna sell this time? Oh, frick. What the heck? Ooh. Oh! Oh. Did he just go coal obsidian? Oh. That must be coal obsidian.
Yeah, this is not good. This is like when Thanos with the glove, the bag's off his head. He's going ham.
Uh-oh. I feel Batman-esque vibes right here.
Not this guy, dude. He just wants to do the right thing. Wait. Why do you open that? There's nothing there. No.
Ah, dang.
He's gonna walk off.
What? Is this like a breathalyzer test? There it is. We think. The heart.
So let me clarify.
Only
You
his
knew how
breath
dangerous
that can
this
open it.
vial was, so swapped its location to protect it from Gravik, and now you're going to give it to him.
Exactly.
Ah, suit him back up, baby. Here we go. This is the clip we've seen from the trailer. Puts on the trench coat. Let's go. Dude, oh, Pat. Yes. Yes, the eye patch is back. Oh, the beanie, too. And the pistol. You love to see it.
This is sick, dude.
No, I was sick.
What a beast.
Boom, you looking for this?
Welcome back to BoomShot. I'm Kel. This is Colby.
Yes, sir.
And Secret Invasion Episode 5 was a bit crazy.
Yeah, it was. And I'm sad it's the penultimate episode, dude.
Yeah, I feel like this show needed to be longer, but that does not detract from how good the show has been so far. So we're gonna go ahead and break down this episode starting now. Okay, so the biggest thing to come from this episode is what they're calling, I guess, the harvest.
Yeah, the harvest, dude. That seems like the most broken thing. It's like if you're playing a video game, you get that ability and it's game over.
Yeah, it's like you're just a random dude who stumbles upon, I guess the Avengers' blood, because why not? So like it only works with people whose powers are linked to their person, not some technology they carry.
I guess it could be like Hulk,
Spider-Man.
Carol Danvers. They said.
Yeah, they did say Carol Danvers.
Yeah, I mean that's gotta be the most broken thing of all time. Dude.
Oh yeah,
Asgardian blood. it's
for sure, and it's got to be really cool. So, what do you think happens with the harvest?
I hope someone gets it. Ideally not Gravik, but I
don't know. Maybe he turns to a good guy, and then we can root for Gravik on the other side. You know? Or maybe he becomes the new big bad since Kang has been sidelined right now.
I feel like it could be easy for him to escape. You know, even like on a cliffhanger, we think he's dead, and he's like, "Oh, he's back," because he transformed and they killed somebody that wasn't Gravik or something.
Very well,
at the end.
yeah, very well could be true.
Like a post-credit scene where he's just like, you killed the wrong guy," or something.
Yeah, I don't know. I think the harvest is really interesting, though. What do you think about like the way that they're using it, though? So basically, this has been what the Super Scroll Project has been about the entire time, and he's been using like fake DNA to kind of like mask for not having the harvest, but now he's basically like forcing Fury to give him the harvest so that way he doesn't bomb his own community, so and potentially start World War III. Like the ramifications are big if Gravik goes through with his plan.
Yeah, and we really got to see. I mean, Gravik is definitely he's the bad guy, he's evil, but this when we saw the willingness from him to bomb his own people.
Yeah.
I was like, dang, okay, this got even more serious. Not only is he trying to take out the good guys, he's trying to take out his own people.
Yeah, and it makes you really wonder, what is his end game then? Like, what does he want? What is he really wanting from this at the end of the day?
Chaos. It could be like the Joker, dude.
Yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, some people just want chaos.
Because if he gets the president to bomb New Skrullos, then it's going to start World War III. Yeah. Which that's going to be chaos.
Yeah, that would exactly be chaos. I wonder though if World War III starts, that would be crazy. Like imagine they do go through with it. Like I feel like this Secret Invasion season 2 would have to be a thing at that point. Yeah. But
I feel like the continuation of this series isn't gonna be the Marvels as much as the new Captain America movie.
Yeah.
I feel like, because, we'll get the new president, and I feel like it might hinge on what happens in this a little bit.
Yeah, I feel like Ritten's got to die next episode,
Yeah.
probably. Or maybe we see him die at the beginning of New World Order. Or Brave New World, whatever it is. Something like that. But we're going to see him die at the beginning of Captain America 4 or at the end of Secret Invasion. I really do think it's interesting because Thunderbolt Ross could be his vice president right now. So if he dies, then Thunderbolt automatically takes the office.
Thunderbolt, yeah.
But I think it would be cool to see like a presidential election like in the midst of a Marvel like story happening. I think like doing like political drama type thing could be a way that Marvel could revitalize like their not bland writing, but it's just become super stereotypical at this point.
I'm trying to think of where this has happened recently in a movie. But yeah, I think it would be really interesting. And we have the Thunderbolts coming up too.
Yeah.
So I feel like this is setting up a lot of Earth stuff.
Yeah.
Which I think is cool. I think
that's where they need to bring it back.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like if we that's what all of Phase 1, except for Thor, I guess.
Yeah.
It was, and they brought it back to Earth for the first Avengers movie. Mm-hmm. So I feel like maybe they're going to go back to Earth for a little while again.
Yeah.
Get everybody roped back in to something we know.
Yeah, and I mean, there's been some big news. I almost said music. I don't know why. There's been some big news out about Marvel shows. They're gonna start decreasing the amount they're putting out, which I mean hurts, but also at the same time, I do feel like it will increase the public, like the general audience, understanding of what's going on again. Because I feel like a lot of general audiences, as we've learned, are not really tuning into the shows, and that's become a bit of a problem because now people are lost and to build back up the hype that we once had, I feel like that's going to have to happen.
Yeah.
But, I mean, some other big things that happened in this episode, Rhodey, he's still...
Dude.
Scrody's still alive, dude. And I guess his whole entire Secret Service tale, or like people that are with him, are Skrulls as well, because Fury should have just killed him, dude.
I was thinking that. When I was watching, I was like, why didn't he just kill him? But yeah, if the rest of the service with him was Skrulls, and it makes sense, because then Rhodey was like, you don't want to die right now. So he knew if he shot Rhodey, then he was going to die.
Well, also, too. But I just, it doesn't really make any sense to me. Because, I mean, if he had shot Rhodey...
He would have turned back into a Skrull.
But I guess the Skrull detail would have hidden him.
They had to have been Skrulls. Too.
Yeah, they had to have been Skrulls. But I wonder if Ritson is keen on what Fury said whenever he whispered over and he was like, don't trust Rhodey.
Yeah, that's kind of a big plot point at this point in the show. I feel like, did he hear Fury or did he not?
Yeah.
Is he trolling Scrody right now? Does he know and he's trolling him? Like,
and he's just playing
on?
along.
Yeah. He's like, oh, well, that would start World War III.
Yeah.
And Scrody's like, oh, I got him where I want him. And this whole time, the president knows that he's a Skrull.
Yeah, that would be crazy. Dude, Fury, I mean, Fury's one step ahead. As we've seen, this episode felt the most like Fury out of all the episodes so far. Just even the dialogue with Fury just felt like... It felt like 2012 Avengers pack a punch right there. Like, everything he was talking about. Just
yeah, his dialogue has been incredible, especially in this episode when he was talking to Gaia.
Yeah.
That whole dialogue.
Yes, that's where I was thinking. I was like, something about it made so much sense to me. Like, it just felt like old Fury.
Yeah.
But, especially when he's talking about, like, the Brixton and the old Indies, it just felt like he was telling a story. Like, he just used to do so well. Like, there was an idea. He just tells a story, but he's telling a factual, like, thing.
Yeah, and I know a gripe that a lot of people have had with this is that, and I think they addressed it in this episode, it was like, well, why haven't you called in your friends, the superheroes? And he's like, I kind of got us, in this position. I'm gonna get us out.
Yeah, it's personal.
Yeah, it's personal, and I love that.
And he made a good point. He's like, we can't have superheroes trying to save us the whole time. Like that makes humanity weaker, and less resilient. If every single time they're being saved by these superheroes, they got to fight back.
And that's kind of what happens in The Boys when they went into that. Is like they rely on the superheroes to save them every time. Yeah. What happens when one of the heroes turns bad? Yeah, you're done for because you've weakened yourself.
Yeah, there's nothing you can do to stop that hero. And I really do think that's interesting. That's why like dark Superman takes are so popular. It's because heroes gone bad is kind of it's an interesting theme these days. But overall, I feel like this episode was really good. I think it sets up the next episode perfectly. I don't think it could get any better. So
I think we're gonna go out on a high note. And my prediction for the hopefully season finale, not series, is that either Thunderbolt or Val is gonna show up.
I would be happy if we saw him get elected. I think that would be the cool. Like in a post-credit scene, we see Ritson died at the end of the show, and then in a post-credit scene, we see him taking the oath of office or something like that.
Yeah, and
that would be dope.
And they could do it. I mean, especially if it's a post-credit scene because he's on set. Harrison Ford's on set for the new Captain America movie, so they could just put in a post-credit scene.
Exactly.
If they just shot it there or something. So,
dude, I would be pumped for that. I think that Marvel's got some interesting stuff going forward. Hopefully, they can rope back in the excitement they had in Phase or in the Multiverse Saga, the Infinity Saga. Hopefully they can bring people back in.
I feel like this show is flown under the radar, which
it definitely has.
For how good it is, I'm kind of upset about it. I'm like, man, I wish this show was more popular because I think it's really good. So. Yeah,
it's definitely Marvel's Andor for sure. Andor flew on the radar too, but. Anyway, let us know what you guys think. What did you think about this episode? Did you think it was good? Are you excited for the next one? And thank you guys for watching. See you in the next one.